Look how well protected Spain is from spies. 9% chance. Oh, there's no point doing any of this. I have to come and kill Spain next, so let's get listening post. But that is tragic how little spies are actually going to do here. Professional sports. Oh, that is helpful because Setia, my spaceport city, is not ecstatic and I'm losing tons of production from that. So yeah, the spaceport's really important, but a stadium is even more important. Would you believe it? And Rome, after the Royal Society, get me the aquatic center. If I can't swim, how am I going to go to space? Think about it, people. Come on, don't be silly. Space is practically just a big pool, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That is Halep. This one tank has probably taken about 4 cities now. Absolute star of the game so far. How are we going to get anywhere near Constantinople though? This is quite the siege. Oh, I mean, I could use some jet bombers, I guess, but that is a well-fortified city. Edessa, on the other hand, well, I won't even call them Rome. This Byzantine pretender to the Roman throne, they can't do anything like this. Actually, that's a modern road, isn't it? So I can pillage and then attack. Oh, it's an extra 640 gold there. Look at the gold racking up. Oh, Sumeria, you've got to stop running projects. This is really painful now. I've just stolen about 3,000 gold from the French-Spanish coast. This is good. This fleet of nuclear submarines is just making its way around, pillaging every improvement they can. These airports, for instance, there's so many buildings. The seaports, it's all gold. It's all gold. We are rapidly earning 19,000. I reckon only 2 tons more at the current rate we're making gold. I'm just doing it. All of my jet bombers, I've been saving promotions on them, so they all get 1 free hit on Constantinople, and then they're going to have to reload. I've got to own Constantinople. I'm Rome. At the end of the day, it's the pretender and I must destroy it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Madrid is 2 turns away from exoplanet. I'm doing what I can here, ladies and gentlemen. This is proving tough. There's too many moving parts. I mean, look, Eleanor has an infernal devastator giant death robot that's about to come and kill my city, as does Spain. The titanium behemoth, oh my lord. And my traders are getting pillaged. Oh dear. Oh, don't worry though. I have a great musician. Yay! And throughout all of this, Poland, even though they've denounced me, has been secretly trading with me the whole time. It's so underhanded, I love it. And of course, Hungary, the one person who has remained my friend throughout, and I love it. I will sell you uranium, I'll sell you oil and aluminium, I don't care. Whatever you need, Hungary, it's yours. You're basically bankrolling my entire economy outside of the pillage economy, which admittedly the pillage economy is pretty massive. Can't lie. I can't lie about the pillage economy. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, look at this, 600 gold just like that. Another 600 gold like that. And like this. I know you've got nuclear submarine defenses, but I'm already gone. I've sunk into the night. Unbelievably, our jet bombers have managed to get Constantinople's defenses down to 0. That is both an achievement and incredibly unbelievable all at the same time. I love it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Madrid has started a Lagrange laser station. That is terrifyingly bad. They have multiple spaceports. Like you can see that the hatch is open on this one. They're doing a project, but are the others being worked on? I don't know. We will do what we can, but this is getting desperate now. Oh my word, my spy actually stole something. Look at that. Off-world mission. I mean, we knew where that one was, but I guess that's good. Unbelievably though, there is Stephanie. Bought 14,000 gold, but worth every penny. Yep, Sagan would have been good to rush, but at least I can now build at twice speed, and considering the number of trade rates I now have, coming in and out of Setia, I feel like I at least have a chance to produce relatively quickly now to 157 production. Oh, I just lost a nuclear submarine to a city center. Don't do this to me. These things are worth a lot. This is like my only way I'm going to win the game. Let me have them. Let me have these submarines. I mean, look, we're doing a ton of pillaging every turn. I can already afford the delights of a Roman aquatic center, which I think that powered means that Setia, is now ecstatic. Is it going to stay? Yep, luxury resources are showing a 0, so the game cannot cycle any amenities out of this city. That is another 30 production. With Stephanie, we are now going to be producing space projects at 366 production. More when I keep just just shipping all of these traders there. Oh my lord, Infernal Devastator. It's got 182 strength. Oh my lord. Okay, giant death robots, there is nothing we can do. Well, if nothing else happens this game, Rome has conquered Constantinople. And you know what? My empire is looking pretty decent. I now control all of Italy here, as well as most of the Mediterranean coast, including Greece, all the way up to Constantinople, a lot of Turkey. Okay, there's a little bit around here that we don't control in the sort of northern Middle Eastern area, but then we control Egypt, and we have pretty much undivided control of North Africa, including Carthage, up until the point that Spain exists. So we're not quite there, but if we're going to say, did we expect Ursa to get so much empire 2 or 3 episodes in this series ago, the answer would be no. I am proud of that. There is the city of Konya. This is no con. I have taken it. I realize I just knocked my spy out though. That may not be the most clever thing to have done, but never mind. Kayseri has to fall next. If it doesn't, we may be in a little bit of trouble. Look at all these anti-air units in the same city though. It's brutal. They're giving each other plus 30 strength or something ridiculous. We're up to guidance systems and up to 1,500 science per turn. We are now one turning most tech as long as I have a bit of an overflow stack. I can't see my overflow stack because I have too many cities. You're just going to have to trust me. It's there. Oh, we might be able to get Greece if we're lucky. Wait for somebody to pick up Sergi and we'll go from there. 2-3 technologies would be really good round about now. So Madrid is desperately trying to get a project up and running. It could be that Salamanca is trying to do the same thing, but it's probably a much smaller city. Oh, no, it's Vizu. Oh, it's unknown though. It's a big unknown. All I can do is try and slow everything down a little bit. I want to hit the nuclear submarine button. Oh, do I fire the nuke or do I make an armada and then fire it? I'm going to risk it and I'm going to regret doing this probably. Okay, the animation has started, but no anti-air unit appears on the map looking to shoot it down. That's a good thing. Bam, the nuke is hit. Now, the world is already at war with me, so it doesn't matter if another emergency is called. You can load those emergencies up, ladies and gentlemen. It's fine. We will survive. We will prevail. Kayseri, we actually managed to... Oh... I hate when it does that. I should have gone through the anti-air gun. That was a misclick from me. Okay, this modern armor is pretty much dead. That city should have fallen this turn. Alas, it did not. Never mind. Nuclear fusion. Lovely stuff. Very lovely stuff. I just had Pingala neutralized from Rome, which made me think that I probably should have put Pingala into Setia, but never mind. Let's go surplus, logistics, industrialist, vertical integration, all of the things that would be quite useful. And we're going to start mass producing builders around the city as well, because we need to start spamming the project with the Royal Society. 7 turns. 7 turns until the spaceport is finished. That's okay. We have ways. We have ways to speed that up even more. Yeah, they basically all contain trade routes. Oh, speaking of, France's giant death robot appears to just be going straight for Rome. I guess that's the betrayal emergency, isn't it? They're just beelining my capital and ignoring all of my other cities, but never mind. Unfortunately for them, they haven't got their air defenses up yet, and my jet fighters. Yep, I have jet fighters now. They are ripping through these things. In fact, actually, can my bomber join in with the fun? You better believe they can. Okay, that's good. That means we can definitely defeat French giant death robots. Spanish ones, not so much. Look at the fighter there. Oh, yeah, get shredded. Oh, dear. Okay, take 2. You can let me take the city this time so I don't embarrass my audience? There we go. Done. 3 cities left on the Ottomans. And then we've totally taken them over. Considering how advanced and how superior they were at one point, I'm happy with this. This is a nice outcome for me. It's still saying 0 turns. They haven't got another project into the air yet. You know what? I'm going to take a bit of a gamble. I'm sending my jet bombers over to Spain now. We can always fly them back if we need to, but right now, I just don't trust whatever Spain is doing. By the way, in the middle of all this chaos, I have built a bit of the railroad, mainly around all my cities in Italy. I was going to build it further, but I keep getting killed. So that's what you're getting. Robotics. I can get giant death robots of my own now. Oh, joyous day. Joyous day. We'll get seasteads, and do I need all of the techs? I need quite a few of the techs to get to off-world mission. Oh my lord. Spain's gone to 2 light years per turn. Ah, they're rushing it. Somehow they're still rushing it. Too many spaceports. I've got to get down there as quick as I can. The clock is now on. Oh yeah, my spy kind of heard that they did it, but they haven't told me the city that they did it in. Oh, you know those heavy chariots I left on Sicily? Yeah, they just just got blown up by missile cruisers. That doesn't feel like a very fair and justifiably awesome end for things that very much were crucial to that medieval expansion. Never mind. Oh, okay, yeah, and a jet fighter just killed my artillery. That was a level 4 artillery. I'm sure it's fine. Oh god, I'm just not used to the AI using planes. It's my own fault. I left it in the open like a fool. So the military emergency against Germany failed. There's another spaceport, isn't it? I've just seen, I think, the one that Spain may be using to rush their projects. I could bomb it if I can get visibility. I got a spy on the way over there. Whether they'll get there in time, I don't know. Space race. I don't need forced modernization anymore. Integrated space cell. That is something that is useful. And I don't need liberalism in my cities because the city that's building all of the projects, well, that is fine. Now that it's got a stadium and an aquatic center all pumping into it, instead I'm going to get economic union. Just hope this is pumping it. No, it doesn't get anything from that, but it will get from globalization. E-commerce will be a brilliant card for Setia. Meanwhile, in the Black Sea, I've taken yet another Byzantine city. Yes, keep it. Oh, it's got the Statue of Liberty. That's handy. And oh, Preslav. Feel like we need to liberate Preslav. It's not a particularly useful city-state, but it is like another ally, and that in itself is very, very handy. Now, does it have walls when it first gets put back up, or is it going to be really, really weak? Really, really weak. Apparently I'm in an encampment. Sure. Seasteads. Let's see how bad this tech split is. Can't be too bad because the AI has made sense of it. Okay, here we go. Smart materials, off-world mission. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 turns of tech at the very worst. Less if we find a way to boost it, which hopefully we will do. Oh, I tell you what, this giant death robot though, that can get lost. The city does no damage. Oh dear. The modern armor does no damage. The jet bombers do. Where's it going to go? It's just going to charge Rome, isn't it? Still got 45 turns of this emergency. I have a horrible feeling that that is right next to my spaceport. Ooh, yes, Setia is there. And it's appeared in the Alps. It's going northeast. That is the total opposite direction to any that would trouble me. I don't mind that. That is okay. Spain is now 3 per turn. Oh, this isn't good. If you ever wanted an example of how overpowered Basil and Byzantium is, this aircraft carrier cannot one-hit a Droman because of the strength against units and taxes abilities. I love that. That's wonderful. It has cost pretty much all of the health of my bombers. Oh, including actually killing one of them to kill this giant death robot, but it was worth it. I do not want it anywhere near Rome. Please, leave Rome alone. Oh, I keep using all my... I'm building my builders in order to rush my space projects, and I keep using them to make ski resorts. What is wrong with me? It's an impulse. I just clearly want to go skiing. Oh, I've just realized, because my army is so huge, quite a few civs, now that the peace deal has expired, they will offer me peace. Like, Persia is ages away from me. I'm not fighting Persia. Yeah, Arabia will give me 89 gold per turn. Everyone is very apologetic. They've seen me destroy the Ottomans and everyone else, and they've gone, how about peace? Even peace with Eleanor. Oh, the giant death robots may stop. Spain is the only one that obviously I'm retaining war with, as the Ottomans, Germany. Those 3. Those are the 3 that are going to either win or stop me from winning. And now I can finally go back to the market and trade a bit. These are the deals. Look at this. Yes. Actually, I'm going to take advantage, not only to, rinse the market of gold, but I'm going to buy open borders with as many people as possible. It just means, gives me options to move my troops around whilst at peace, which is quite handy. And finally, I'm going to just see how many people I can get involved in a war against Spain. As many as possible. Yeah, Spain has annoyed a lot of people. Look at everyone I've declared, or got to declare on them. Portugal, France, Gaul, Germany. Oh, there's a lot of people. It's a last hurrah, but maybe it's a hurrah that will win. I mean, unfortunately, they're already at 3 light years per turn, and they've actually done quite a few, so it's quite possible we're far too late. But, I mean, I'm proud of this resistance I've been able to put together. Well, now that I've got globalization, we've got e-commerce. That is a lot of extra trade route capacity, production, whatever it is. I'd love International Space Agency, but honestly, I don't think I can afford to put it in my government right now. Levy on masses. It is good gold, but I don't think it's what I need. No, that'll all do really nicely. What civic am I going to go for now? Social media. Let's do it, and let's pillage in order to make it happen. Up to 302 production in Ossetia, though. That's looking really good. I don't think... It's difficult to know, isn't it, whether or not this will be in time or not, but I'm really hoping it is. I don't know whether to save the gold. I've got about 15,000 gold at the moment. Either I could potentially pick up Carl Sagan, which is very unlikely, but the other unlikely option is Von Braun, or I could just buy giant death robots and go marching in, especially with advanced power cells. I can afford 2 of them, and I have the uranium for 4. Let's see who gets put up after Paxton, maybe? Or at least let's wait until next turn. We'll see what the spaceport looks like and how desperate a situation we're going to be in. Unbelievable. What an ally. What an ally. I just liberate Preslav and Hungary goes, I'm going to dump 9 envoys in it. Why would you do that? It's supposed to be my ally. Nuclear emergency. Don't worry about it. Can a nuclear emergency trigger people to declare through peace lock? It probably can, thinking about it. Oh well. I don't think it can, but lots of people did vote for it, including the Ottomans who wanted 18 votes towards it. Okay. Oh, another 2, -2 combat strength. There is so many emergencies. Oh, okay. Stephanie, 100% production towards space race projects. Spain is already going 4 light years per turn. We don't think about that too much. Earth satellite, 2 turns. You know what we really needed? 1 turn. Maybe this 3 charge builder will rush it. It did. Yes. Okay, actually, you know what we do need to do? We need to change this around ever so slightly so that we can get the 5 charge builders to get this as a bigger rush. Let's do that. And look, I took a city from Spain. It's not a useful city at all, but it is a city. Oh, and I'm going to lose it immediately to Eleanor. Never mind. Well, it's all happening. Germany and now Scythia have both got their 4th projects up, so the game is truly ending. I'm just going to vote for my ally to win the Diplo victory. That seems fair. I would like +5 loyalty, please. That would be awesome, and we'll vote for Siege. I don't think bomber strikes get an advantage from Siege, but you never know. My first project, though, even if the game is taken from under me, at least I got 1 project into the air. -5 loyalty for me. Recon? Oh dear. What are you doing, game? Why would you do that? We stole predictive systems, so that's actually really handy, but I have a feeling the loyalty now, yeah, the situation's pretty bad. I'm about to lose 2 cities to Eleanor, and there's nothing I can do about it. She won't take the spurious friendship. Unbelievably, Spain still hasn't taken Carl Sagan, so 17,000 gold? Sure. There you go. That's 1 space project I can just rush through. Moon landing 3 turns? 3 turns is too many turns. We'll try rushing it. Let's see what happens. Oh, nope, didn't take a turn off. I've got some 5 charge builders on the way though now. Synthetic technocracy. 30% production towards all city projects. We need it. We need it desperately. There's cybernetics. And we have 1 turn left on moon landing. 1 turn. I feel it may be too little, too late, but we have now made landfall on Spanish territory. Doesn't help that France is eliminating all loyalty we have, and it doesn't help that the World Congress is taking over even more, but what are you going to do? We have the moon landing, and somehow we still haven't lost. That's 2 projects, and here's optimization imperative. Okay, we're going to lose some of our policy cards now, but we just have to focus on the things that are going to get us the victory here. Liberalism, I missed that card. Fascist legacy, that's going in as well. Economic union's going back in. 5-year plan, actually no, economic union didn't do me anything. We've learned that mistake. International Space Agency and collective activism's going in now. Mars colony, 3 turns. Do I use Sagan now, or do I use Sagan on the next project? I think it's worth more production, isn't it? So I think I'd rather wait on Sagan till the next one, but it's going to be pretty close anyway. It's only 2 turns. I'm pretty sure it's Cordoba. This is the city in the north. I think this has got all of the spaceport projects that I can see. Oh, maybe now, unfortunately, Toledo. But for the first time, I'm actually having a little bit of success here when it comes to attacking the AI. That surfaced air missile is proving a little bit annoying, but my jet bombers with all of their combat strength are managing to fly through. Just about. This is pretty close. But Valencia is now taken. Now, keeping these cities is pretty much impossible. -22. Yeah, this is not good. But look. We can get to Cordoba. Please, let me have enough bombers to take this city out this turn. It's gonna be unlikely. Very, very unlikely, but we're right on the doorstep now. Oh, you jammy so-and-so. This death robot knocked all of my bombers off. Where have they gone? They've just flown to surrounding cities, haven't they? It's a bit annoying. Okay, I'm throwing everything into, I think, combat right now. Yeah, this is the best thing we've got. Here's a giant death robot. Please. Next turn, we're going to be able to go and take this city. Ooh, Spain just nuked me. They nuked their own city, but they just nuked me. Oh, that's brutal and a little bit annoying. Oh my goodness, that's actually genius. They pillaged the road. They've pillaged all the roads. I can no longer, I believe, get my unit into the city. They've salted the earth. They're going to stop me from getting to the city to take down the spaceport. Oh, you geniuses. That is fiendish and disgusting, and I love it. Off-world mission, done. Still haven't lost. Still haven't lost. I don't know how long we've got now. Oh yeah, look at that. We can no longer, I can no longer get my unit there. That's genius. I don't think this is going to launch the Mars colony this turn, is it? No. Oh, that needed to happen this turn. It needed to happen this turn, unless, is there a chop I can do? I don't think there is. I've been using all of the production from the forests, but maybe the chops are what we need to do, you know? Oh, I can deploy a fighter over the general area. Do I have a bomber in the area that can run a raid on the spaceport? I can. Okay, the spaceport's broken. I don't think that'll stop them, but at least it will stop them getting any worse. I mean, the other thing we're racing now is Tamiris. 3 light years per term. There's nothing we can do. She's ages away from us. Germany's still at 0. Philip 4. Every turn is just a wait. It's just a wait to see if they win the game. There goes the Mars colony. That's 3 projects in the air now. And my giant death robot walks into Cordoba, taking the city. What does that do? Does that make a difference? 3 light years per turn. It did. One of the projects was going from there. Okay, we need more of that. We need more combat, more strength. Here's a second giant death robot. Just keep pillaging spaceports. Keep pillaging spaceports. Oh, we've got Grace. Oh, you came too late to really make a difference, but that's quite useful. Joseph Paxton, I'm going to pass and hope that Braun appears. Nope, nobody's going to claim yet. That's a bit annoying. But here's Exoplanet, and immediately Sagan is going to come in and launch that. So I too am on my 4th project. Unfortunately, Spain is way ahead of me and going way faster, but at least we did the 4th project. I think I've got a bit of a glut of aluminium right now. So Lagrange, let's get you in, and I'm just undoing all of the lumber mills in my land so that I can chop out all of my woods and boost everything. Oh, uh-oh, no. Oh, Spain just, oh dear. They just nuked both my aircraft carriers, 4 bombers, and at least 1 armada of nuclear submarines. Oh no, that's brutal. Oh man, you know what, I was even thinking I shouldn't leave them close together. Oh, at least I got Madrid, like, in good time down to low health, but that's brutal. They don't mind nuking their own territory, Spain. They're lunatics. This is just a massive inquisition to them, and I'm in their way. Okay, first Lagrange laser station is up and running. I'm now going 2 light years per turn. I only need 25 more turns to win. It's okay, don't worry. I have other plans. It involves a Lagrange laser station, as you kind of predicted it might, and also rushing it by chopping down all of my natural resources. Here we go. See, it's fine. It's fine. Now we're going 3 per turn. Can we get another one? Done. This turn. I'm just buying all of my aluminium from Hungary, by the way. Good to have an ally. It's good to have an ally. Oh, yeah, look at that. These chop out really nicely. There's another one. I'm now going 4 per turn. Terrestrial this time. Don't rush terrestrials. Your city will run out of power and you won't go anywhere for a turn. If I take Valencia with this giant death robot, does that open up the path to Madrid? It does. Right, go to Madrid, please. Quickly. Quickly now. There we go. Thank you. Keep the city. Yes, and yes. I know they're all on fire. I know they're all irradiated, but you know, we've had worse. Actually, that's a valid point. Have we had worse? Does anyone know that? Potentially we haven't had worse. Deploy fighter there. Now I can see the spaceport. Hang on, did that slow down the space race at all? We've gone from 4 to 3. Now we can air attack this spaceport. It still says 3 per turn. Oh, where is the other spaceport? Where are you? We've pillaged this one and that one. Oh, there's one down here. Okay. Let's send a bomber down just in case. Just in case. We don't need to. I might be able to send my Ursa on a sort of suicide mission to go and check it out. Maybe not. We're still sending laser stations into space. Excellent. For whatever reason, we still haven't lost. Spain must be very, very close now. They're still going 3 per turn. I just need to find what I need to do. What do I need to do to stop this? Will it help if I use a giant death robot to take out Toledo? Poor Spain. It was so close to winning the game, and I just arrived with force and went, nope. Now they're going 2 per turn. Oh, yeah, it's actually removing these spaceports entirely. Clearly, that's what's doing this. More giant death robots. More. Another laser station. Another city lost to France. But it's okay. It's okay. We still haven't lost to Spain. And that, somehow that's happened. Salamanca falls with that spaceport. Oh, no, that doesn't have a spaceport. That was a city without one. I'm not sure I mentioned it at the time, but I'm also chopping down laser projects in the Ottoman lands with the spaceports that I got there. That's why I'm up to, I think, 7 or 8 per turn now. We're doing our best. I'm working on all fronts. You know, we've been moving as fast as we can to remove Spain, and hopefully we've stopped them from winning, although it'll be very, very close. They could win literally any turn. I don't know. But Tamiris has been an absolute secret trooper. They're up to 6 per turn, and they're about halfway done. That's nuts. Germany just still isn't doing any projects. The Ottomans never restarted. To be honest, I might just let the Ottomans off now. Unable to restart. We've now overtaken them. They're no longer a problem. Oh my goodness, Tamiris just did 3 projects in 1 turn. She's gone from 6 to 9 light years per turn. What? Oh, I thought I was throwing the projects up, but that is ridiculous. I mean, I really am. I'm chopping out projects left, right, and center. Don't forget, it's all the aluminium projects I'm rushing. I can't even declare war on Tamiris. I'm peace locked still. I feel like I've been played. I've been played so wonderfully here. At any rate, Viseu has been taken. Liberate to Portugal. Oh, I think not. Their southern city, Ursa now controls the Gibraltar Gap. My inner Brit is very happy. We can bomb this spaceport just in case that one was doing anything. What is Spain now on? 1 per turn. What is still going 1 per turn? Is it this one down here? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Oh well, let's just conquer Barcelona. That'll make me feel better. This, by the way, is legitimately making my Roman Empire huge. We're now up to 504 population and 71 cities. I mean, I've done everything I can this game to make this a win. I really, really have. One of the big advantages Tamiris has got is an abundance of aluminium. Look at that. Yeah, they've got basically infinite supply of that renewable mission on their spaceports. Tornadoes are going off, but honestly, at this point, who really minds? All I can do is just pump these projects out. There's a terrestrial laser station. There's another terrestrial laser station. I'm loading them up from the Ottoman Empire. We have builders chopping them out everywhere. The atomic era. What do we want? Heartbeat of steam. More production, please. Just so much production needed. Dark Age for Spain. That helps on loyalty quite a bit. Look at this. 9 light years per turn. Me now 11 per turn with 25 to go. If I can get that to 13 per turn, there is a small chance, a very small chance, but I can overtake Tamiris. It just depends on how much they've got. They could well beat me by a single turn here. I don't know. Look at my entire economy is just going into buying aluminium right now. All of my resources, every single piece of my natural resources of my land are now going in to just boosting these projects. Here's another one being boosted as well. 13 light years per turn. We're going to finish in 2 turns. It depends. Will Spain win? Will Tamiris win? I don't know. Another city is lost. Another source of uranium. Yeah, gained. Excellent. Spain have been kicked off the home continent and now they're just in North Africa. What a shame. We're still building the stations, everyone. Oh my lord. Look how close this is. Spain is almost finished. Tamiris almost finished. I'm almost finished. Literally next turn, we will get to 50. It's whether or not on turn 245 I would win, but 244 Tamiris or Spain win. I cannot make up how close this is. It is quite frankly ridiculous. We've taken Bilbao. I'm just after this last spaceport now. I cannot let them win. I cannot let them win. This is the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth. Do Scythia win on their turn? Is the game going to end now? And there we go. They did it. Literally the same turn I was going to win, or technically the turn before. They get the science victory from nowhere. I peace locked myself. I was 1 turn away from winning. But hey, let's look at this from positives and negatives, right? Did we get an incredibly competitive game? Yes. Did I stop Spain and the Ottomans from winning? Absolutely. Did the game totally surprise me and win in a way that is really satisfying? Absolutely. Wow, that is one of the most competitive and hair-tugging games I've had in a long time. Well, I got Caesar ranking, which is good, seeing as I was playing Caesar, and we'll have a look at some of the things. Look at this. buildings constructed, quite a few. Cities captured, well over 50. Oh, the Roman Empire truly was founded, and literally I was founding cities as well. Districts constructed, it's why I normally say we beat the AI. Not today. Great people earned. Who was that winning all of those great people? Germany, of course it was Germany. Germany had an absolutely crazy game. How they didn't win, I don't know. Ignore this graph. This should have fixed itself, and hopefully in future games we won't see this again. But you know, it doesn't actually change the game. It's purely graphical. Negative culture though. Very good. Science, yeah, Germany's game was mad. Look at my line. I barely exist until right near the end of the game. If I'd just been able to get a little bit more science, or if I'd started my domination before turn 135, maybe that would have been the difference. Maybe if I'd gone for a religion, who knows? Units killed, ooh, almost 200. Units lost, only about 10. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Wars declared, the city-states will ruin that one. And wonders constructed, I think I had one wonder the whole game. I did it. Soviet just launched another space project, actually 2 in the same turn, so they've just got to 11, and they win on turn 244. And let me just to confirm, I'm getting 14 light years per turn. I was on 38 out of 50, so had the game rolled over from turn 244 to 245, I would have won. That's how close this game was. How did Spain not win that? Look how close they are to the victory. I feel so bad for them and the Ottomans. They were doing so well, and then my death robots and planes just come over and ruin everyone's day. Von Braun was taken by the Ottomans in the end. They all went in the same turn. Now what are you going to do? So Von Braun wouldn't have helped. I hope you agree that is a very satisfying end. Look at that, 50 out of 50. Can we say we draw? No. No, we can't. We definitely lost, but that was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful. Look at my empire, by the way. We haven't quite got total Mediterranean dominance, but it's very, very close. I'm only a couple of turns away from taking over the Spanish cities. I could easily betray France and take these ones. It's not too bad. Hungary is my ally. Venice and Bologna we're kind of tolerating. And Gilgamesh, I can't quite bring myself to blow up these cities. Maybe I should. As Roman empires go, we've done it. We even kind of abandoned Rome and made a new Rome in Setia, a beautiful, wonderful city that's taking 33 power per turn. Blimey, that's hungry. If only we got over here. We should have noticed just how many spaceports Scythia had built. We should have noticed it. These big series I love to do. 20 players, 50 players, TSL maps, Europe, Earth. It's my favorite thing. But unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm tends to hate long series. If you like seeing this sort of massive game and you've ever thought about supporting the channel on Patreon or Ko-fi, these are the sort of games that it really, really helps with, because it lets me just ignore the algorithm just that little bit, and every now and then we can relish the Roman Empire and such crazy acquisitions as this. Your support is always incredibly, incredibly appreciated. And hey, if you don't want to do that because you can't, that's totally fine. If you don't mind giving the channel a subscribe and all of these videos a like, that would massively help us to fight that algorithm, which is ever more demanding shorter videos and shorter series and shorts generally. And hey, that's fine, but you know, sometimes we just want to play massive 245 turn 20 player Europe maps on Deity++ with improved AI, because sometimes, well, that's just what we do here. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Your support is wonderful. I am gonna go lie down rather than film something else now. I think I need to lie down, but I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!